Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA seems to be in a still unfolding diagonal pattern. So if we zoom out a little bit, we're already on the 4-hour chart, we can actually see this diagonal pattern. Anybody who has been with us for a while should know this structure. It hasn't changed in months, so it's nicely being followed. The idea is that from the June low, we had a wave 1, had a wave 2. So basically the first two waves of a diagonal pattern, which is a 5-wave structure, third wave to the upside, fourth wave to the downside, and the fifth wave to the upside. These are the structures we are watching here. And the idea is wave 4 could have bottomed. We can lean to that as long as the 53 cent level micro support is holding, because below that level, it at least becomes more likely that we see another dip into the yellow support zone. Okay, so I've got two wave counts in the short term here, but this is the base case. We should see another high in wave 5 into the region between 85 and 96 cents. There are different ways how the price could get there, because we're dealing with a diagonal pattern that cannot be planned in advance so well. We're not dealing with an impulse, so it is a bit choppy, it's a bit difficult. Yeah, so again, it cannot be planned so well, just be a little bit flexible here. But yeah, I'm still watching for one more high. After these 5 waves finish, we can add a support area for the next deeper pullback. Yeah, in a bullish market, don't expect very deep pullbacks, but still we should be looking at another pullback after 5 waves finished. If it completely escalates from here, then we're dealing with a different structure. Never talked about it, but it's something that you see more and more in the crypto space. Basically, it would indicate that we have a larger ABC structure here, that this was an A, B, C in a larger A wave. This is a B wave, just shallow though, and then we would see a complete escalation in a C wave. That's, however, nothing I'm primarily watching for, and even then, we should see something like a 1-2 setup, even if shallow, and then, you know, that would not necessarily be bullish. I would prefer a nice 5-wave move with a 3-wave pullback, a so-called 1-2 setup, and then a 3rd wave advance from there. Okay, looking at the short term, here really not too much to add, but ADA is consolidating on a pretty high level. The current main thesis on this smaller time frame is that this smaller degree 4th wave finished on the 23rd of January. I'm leaning to that idea on many other crypto charts as well, that a more substantial low was formed on that day. Then we are now dealing with this first 5-wave move to the upside that I'm tracking. The 3rd wave of that one has reached the 64 cent level, the 1.618 extension. That's more than enough. Could still stretch higher if it does and breaks above yesterday's high. We're likely dealing with the 66 to 68.8 cent level. That area there, though, it's a range, includes structural resistances as well from December. And a break above 68.8 cents, could suggest that we're actually already directly moving higher. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to determine the exact pathway in advance because we're dealing with a diagonal. It just leaves too many options. What I do, to keep it simple, I'm tracking a 5-wave move. And I know that the wave 4, in any pullback, I'm not telling you the pullback will happen, but in any pullback, the price should not break below 52.9 cents anymore. Or I would have to revise the structure as it is here, the microstructure at least. And so I'm highlighting, I'm leaning to further upside against that low, obviously, because my assumption is the larger degree 4th wave bottomed on the 23rd of January. So I'm leaning for higher prices against that support area though. And if it breaks, then we might revisit the yellow support zone. But at the moment, it's not even coming down into the micro support area. So I'm not even going to entertain that, any kind of pullback has started without breaking below those previous nano lows here at 61.2 cents. So if that happens, then we can watch for the orange support area. There's also the ascending trend line that could provide additional support. And either way, either more directly higher or after a higher low pullback, that's sort of what I'm watching for at the moment, okay? And still focusing here on a bullish perspective. Looking good for ADA at the moment. It's still a choppy chart though. Don't expect too much precision or a lot of clarity on the microstructure. Still try to give you as much clarity as possible while keeping it also as simple as possible. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.